to look back at this.
Missing up drugs, now I feel like a chemist. Chasing this money, my fetish. I roll up a gang.
Some of them got really good value right now. You want a lot of opportunities for him. Now, will he be on the field more? I definitely agree.
Smoking gelato was tasting like cooks. I'm on the run cause the fish trying to bush. If I got locked up, can I give you my stick? I was your nigga, you was my bitch. We was outside like me, Lilo and Stitch. Man, fuck that, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. And I did everything but just make you my bride. Kept my pride aside.
Yes, sir. It's Gator, the fantasy guy. Happy Saturday to my beautiful fantasy football people. You guys already know what it is. Every Saturday, hopefully Friday, but today was a Saturday. Hopefully you can get my hot 5 picks. Pretty much just giving you my best picks on the slate that I like. That's it. Giving you my top 5 picks. And you know what I'm saying? I took my time, studied the slate, did a little bit of research on week 1. So I'm happy week 1 is in the books. We got some matchups that we really liked. We're going to go over my plays from last week. So, you know, we can have some accountability and we can you can see how good I'm really doing on these plays. We got Saturday college football on, man. Feeling good today, man. I'm feeling good today. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Got a new follower today. So I'm feeling pretty good, pretty amped. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Instagram. Yes, sir. Just posted some new content talking about the Thursday night football game, talking about Zach Ertz, talking about players you need to pick up. So, you know, we're still doing our fantasy thing too as well. Let's get straight into it. Let's go over my plays from last week. All right. So week 1, we took we went Texans at Rams. We took the -3. That hit. That was a win for us. I hope you guys took that. I took that last week. It was pretty profitable for me. Straight bets, man. Let's reduce the amount of parlays we're doing. All right, Baltimore at Buffalo. This was an interesting one. Fourth quarter, I felt like -1.5 would be like a 99% lock, and that was a game. That was a game, and Buffalo won. So, yeah, Buffalo won by about 3. So, yeah, that was a loss for me. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. This was an interesting one. I feel like this matchup normally goes over. It normally does, especially this division. But, you know, that missed field goal by Wayhu, that locked us in. That's a win. I'm going to take it. If we can sneak and win in, we're going to do that. Pittsburgh at Jets. I was completely wrong about this matchup. This game was probably one of the best games at that 1 o'clock window and the 10 o'clock window, 1 o'clock window, depending on what coast you in. But, yeah, that's under 37. It did not hit, man. It was a big L for me. And the last game I chose was Arizona -6.5 at New Orleans. I hit that. I believe they won by 8. So I feel like we did good week 1, hit the lock. So I'm 1 for 1 for locks and went 3 out of 2. So we're going to get into this week 2 slate real quick. Let's see what we got. Got to find a way to get to the slate quicker. My bad, guys. Got you. See what got you guys. All right, let's get into it. We got some good games. On this slate. Got some real good games on this slate. All right, the first game on the slate, we have Cleveland Browns at Ravens. This is a game I was considering taking. I love this type of divisional game. If I was to guess, this is not one of my plays that I'm going to be giving you guys. It should be a good game. Ravens are upset that they blew a lead. Cleveland, damn near same type of situation. They blew a lead, and they definitely should have won that game versus the Bengals. So 0-1 teams coming in, and it's divisional. I think it's going to be explosive, honestly. Almost made my card, but they didn't make my card. I like the over 45.5. You can get that at 102. I think Joe Flacco shows up. They're talking trash. Both teams are talking trash. So I think it's going to be a good game. And I think Lamar and them is going to be upset. I can see Lamar and them hanging 30 on him, honestly. So let's keep on going. Another game that I did like, the Rams was my lock last week. So naturally, I do want to chase my locks and keep on going, especially when I know you have a good defense. I know you have Matt Stafford at quarterback, and you're facing the Titans, which didn't look too bad. They did have a lot of mistakes, but now they're home, and I feel like I feel like he played a good enough game to say this is going to be a low scoring game. I didn't want to chase my lock. So what I did here is, if I was to just guess, or from what I've been seeing with the matchup, two good defenses. Stafford and them should win, probably win by 3. I think minus 5.5 is too much. And if I had to guess, I'd probably go over, because I don't know. I really just don't know. But these two teams, if I was to guess, I would do that. These plays are not in my locks, and we'll keep on going because I wasn't a big fan of this. I was just guessing the line for you guys. Now this game is definitely going to be a lock-o-mize. I really like this matchup. Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions. I really like this matchup. I think this game is going to be more about control. Establish the run, both teams. Even Ben Johnson last week said, hey, I need to run more. I need to run the ball more. Detroit Lions, that's exactly what they do. So honestly, I think Detroit can beat them by minus 6.5. Not taking that, but the play I will be taking is the under 47.5. I think this is going to be a really good one, a real banger for you guys. And also right here, take that. So if you did miss it, Chicago at Detroit under 47.5, you can get that at minus 118 on FanDuel. It's going to be one of my locks. Let's keep on going. Buffalo Bills at Jets. We know both teams can put up points. We know both teams can definitely put up points. Both defenses, Jets defense allegedly should be better. But my thing with the Jet defense is you're playing one of the best quarterbacks ever. So Josh Allen, I think there's some quarterbacks that you can't be like, oh, you have a good defense. No, Josh Allen, not one of those guys. So we know Josh Allen them can put up numbers. And I also know from week 1 that the Jets can put up numbers and the Bills defense is not that good. I would guess the over 47.5, another crazy game. I know it's divisional, and normally this game is it's a very low scoring matchup normally. But the way, from what I'm seeing from week 1, I believe that this game can go over for sure. Let's keep on going. I don't like that game too much. New York Giants at Dallas. My team will be playing. I think this is going to be the first play that this is going to be the first time I'm going to put money on Dallas. And I will be taking the under 44.5, you guys. So in case you missed that, which I just did it, but you get that under 44.5. My logic behind this is pretty much this. Giants have a good defense. They have a good front. I think their front is better than our front. So I'm seeing Dak being able to score a touchdown this game, not unlike last game, but you have to limit the expectations because our line is not that good and we don't have a run game. But what I've also seen from the Giants team is that the Giants offense is also struggling with Russell Wilson. This game is going to be about control. This game is who makes the mistake. You know what I'm saying? I think this is what this type of matchup is going to be. Who's going to make the big mistake? Is it Dak or is it Russell? Okay, so I'm going to go under with that. Let's keep on going. San Francisco at New Orleans. I want to leave this game alone. No Purdy, no Kittle, just CMC. Maybe you take a player prop. I think that would be cool if you want to. I think a player prop was cool, but this is a matchup I was leaving alone. And not a matchup I'm really liking. Your star players are not there. And guess what? You're playing against the worst team in the NFL, which is the Saints. So okay, no, I'm just out. New England at the Dolphins. This is an interesting matchup. They got Dolphins minus 2.5. I understand. I think Tua does have a bounce back game. I honestly do. Tua has the bounce back game. They had a player only meeting. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. New England on the road. I don't like it. I don't like this matchup, guys. If you can avoid this matchup, I would. But if you didn't want to avoid it, I really feel like the Dolphins are going to get this back going. And I like the minus 2.5 for the Dolphins. Jacksonville at Cincinnati, minus 3.5, favoring Cincinnati. I think this is going to be a great matchup as well. For fantasy reasons, I think this is the matchup to chase. I like this matchup. And I also like the Bills and Jets matchup. You got your Breece Hall, you got your Justin Field. I really like this matchup. But going back to Jacksonville, Cincinnati, who's going to win this game? Cincinnati should have lost week 1. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I don't like this game at all either. This is another game I'm avoiding. Seattle at Pittsburgh. Should be a nasty game, but that's what I thought last week. I thought Steelers last week should have been a nasty game. You know what I'm saying? So not a matchup I'm liking. I doubted Rodgers last week. He hung like 36 points on me. So I'm going to be avoiding this matchup. If there was something you could possibly take in this matchup, maybe the over 40.5. I don't want to doubt both teams again, and they both hang a lot of points on me just because essentially they both have a good defense. And if you're looking for a defensive stream in fantasy football, I would say choose Seattle. I think that's a good option. Denver Broncos at Indy. I do got the Broncos winning this minus 2.5. I didn't put this on my ticket, but the Colts are missing a lot of players. They're missing a lot of defensive players, and also Denver. I also believe that Denver will be coming. I believe they're really all healthy, and I believe Denver should be. What was I trying to say? I believe Denver should be just taking this game. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say, but I think Denver should take this game. Let's keep on going. Carolina at Arizona. Got minus 6.5. This is an interesting one. Not a big fan of both teams. Don't really like to trust Kyler. And I definitely don't trust the Panthers. So two teams I don't trust. I tend to leave the line alone. I could see the over 44.5. I mean, I can see them beating them too. But I already took Arizona week 1 to win by minus 6.5. I ain't going to do it twice. I'll tell you that. All right, let's keep on going. We have the afternoon game. Philly minus 1.5 over at KC. A great matchup, replay of the Super Bowl. I really like the matchup. This card was almost going to make my card, but it didn't. Most of the cards I still got for you guys is going to be on the later end of this slate, Monday night and Sunday night. But this game should be a good game. Almost made my card. I was going to take the minus 1.5. I was going to take the minus 1.5 spread, Eagles just to win. And that's pretty much it. I just think KC is like, this is not the team you want to meet on the week 2. Like, I think this is a little too much for KC. And you've got Xavier Worthy out. And your offense doesn't look good. So, and Jalen Carter is playing. So let's keep on going. This is a game I really like. I actually took this game. So the play right here for you guys would be plus 3.5 Falcons. I think this game is going to be an over game also, too. I think over 44.5 is a great play for this game. Both offenses can put up points. It did look really slow for JJ McCarthy when the game first started. But now I'm like, you're meeting Atlanta. Atlanta's defense is no good. All right, so I believe this is two teams that could feel like it can be a shootout. And I like the 3.5. If it was plus 3, I probably wouldn't take it. The kicker for Atlanta does miss a lot of kicks. I see Atlanta coming into town and saying, hey, give me my food, bruh. Atlanta finna take this, plus 3.5. This is a play I do have for you guys. Let's keep on going. Another game that I really like, and I also put on my ticket. Tampa Bay over 42.5. You can get that minus 120 on FanDuel. Really like the play. I think ideally we both understand that both defenses are really good. But they both had, I would say Houston definitely performed very bad at home versus the Rams. I would say they only had 3 field goals, and that was it. So I think Houston is going to come out taking bigger shots, and Tampa Bay does like to blitz. So there will be opportunities to get bigger shots. I see Nico having a way better game. There's going to be opportunities to get bigger plays in this type of matchup. So, and we know Tampa Bay is going to be about points. Tampa Bay is about putting up points. Okay, so on under 42.5, you get that minus 120, almost one of my locks. Let's keep on going. Okay, and what's the last play I got for you guys? I gave you a Monday night. This is going to be my lock, the last game. Well, yeah, last game on Monday night, because that other game is on Monday night too. Oh, how do you guys feel about 2 Monday night games? I love it. And they spaced it out. Thank you. Minus 3 for the Chargers. You can get that at minus 124 on FanDuel. That will be my lock of the week. Brock Bowers possibly could be missing this game. This is a game where you want to come out and have your guys. The Chargers have won the last 2 games against the Raiders, and Herbert's coming out looking like he understands everything that's going on. I'm expecting a big game from Keenan Allen. Definitely anytime touchdown Keenan Allen, set it here first. This is going to be my lock of the week. All right, guys. So that was fun just to go over the slate. And let's just go over these plays again just to make sure, in case you missed anything. Let's go over these plays one more time. All right. So these were my plays for week 2. And if you missed any of these plays I got, these are my plays for week 2 right here. These are going to be my week 2 plays, guys. All right. Let's go over it one more time. We have Chargers -3 at -120. That's a lock for this week. I would go heavy on the money with that play. Giants at Dallas, under 44.5. You can get that -10. Over under Tampa Bay versus Houston, over 42.5. You can get that -120. I think that's a great play. Chicago at Detroit, under 47.5. Get that -118. I think that's a good play. And Atlanta at Minnesota, you can get the +3.5. Falcons, I think it's going to be a headbanger. I think it's going to be an over. I think it's going to be a very competitive game. So those are my plays for this week. Hot 5. You already know. Toby, Gator got it. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on IG. I'm on Twitter and on TikTok. Should be dropping some player props for you guys. Check out the TikTok for the player props. I got you guys. You guys have a blessed one. Stay up, enjoy some college football, and get ready. Make sure your lineups are all set. I'm going to go live tomorrow so we can go over the in and the players that are in, players that are out. And if you have any questions, start set questions, or any questions about what's going on. All right, man. Y'all stay blessed. Have a good one.